Alright, you guys, you've seen the video for Bagheera, the rig, and all the stuff that we did there. So part 2 is Ursa Minor, named after the bear constellation. Okay, so a little history about how we got the name Ursa. Bagheera is our adventure mobile, our Ford Edge adventure mobile, and is named after the panther in the Jungle Book, Kipling's The Jungle Book. We're thinking, well, the bear follows the panther in the Disney movie. The bear's name is Blue, but the trailer is not Blue, so we couldn't name her Blue. So we're like, okay, what other bears? So then we thought about Ursa Minor, the bear constellation. So there you go. So Ursa's kind of like a black bear following the Black Panther. Yeah. Let me show you how we live. Bagheera pulls our mobile habitats. Let's start with the back. Here is our, what we call the patio. So we do some yoga here in the morning, and then we hang out and we read here. It literally is just the door of the ramp. It's the ramp door that leads into the trailer, so we could bring the motorcycle in. And it's just being held up by these two jacks. So there's 1 and 2, and it just holds it. So step into the patio. Got these little chairs from REI. As you can see, when we got Bagheera, if you guys have been following some of my stories on Instagram, she was just a bare bones box trailer. Just plain wood, and that was it. We redid the floors. So we put wood laminated floors on there to protect it and give it a little more insulation. We stained the walls with heavy black stain to give it a dark feeling. And we painted the moldings a different color, red, to give it a little bit, you know, a little bit texture, and that way it doesn't just look like a plain black box. You can't see it right now, but on this side I have the full-size spare tire back there for the trailer, so if we need to change the tire wrap because we got a flat, it's there. And then we got a ladder, telescoping ladder, if I need to get on the roof, and just some other supplies. We got fun stuff. We got the yoga mats, we got the longboard, we got a ukulele up there. We got some other camping gear. We got the saw. If you peek in here, I got a chainsaw as well, so if we need to cut some wood. You guys saw the axe. I have a grill. Here's a tire. Here's a telescoping ladder. Here we have a grill for a campfire if we need to cook on top of a campfire. I got a cast iron grill as well for the cook stove. And then I got one of the tires for the bikes here, and just little different supplies for cooking and stuff like that, kitchen stuff. And we got our backpacks too. So I got one backpack here and one backpack here, so in case we want to do a backpacking adventure, we could fill that stuff. And we got some excess supplies in there as well. Behind it, in plastic bags, are some good clothes. We haven't had the opportunity to wear any of our good clothes, but you know, if we wanted to go into town and dress up, we have clothes over here as well. We keep that aside. Got extra rope supplies here. Here I have the pannier bags for the bicycles, so if we want to do a bike trip, we could load up the bicycles as well. Bicycles are usually on top of the car when we're traveling. And then, as you can see, we have Storm here. Storm is all strapped in. Then over here, we got some more supplies. We got some backup propane gas. We got some more carabiner bags. And then this is the bookshelf with all of our extra supplies. So this stuff we don't need to get in on a regular basis. Not easy to access it when the motorcycle's in, but when we are camping and we could take the motorcycle out, we have this full room. Okay. On top of the motorcycle, we have the bed platform, and as you can see, it's actually quite cozy. And then up here, I got some cargo netting on both sides to throw excess stuff, blankets. We have our winter coats up here as well, and we needed those when we were in Grand Canyon because it was brick. Brick. And what else? We got the bare bones lighting. We got a lantern that we could take in and out. We got these cute little guys, also from Bare Bones. I love their stuff. I got a few stuff from them. Then we have the netting up here. So at night, if we just want to throw something in here, it also doubles up as our mount for our iPad. But we stayed here for 2 weeks, and it was all free camping, and they do have a vault toilet, so we didn't have to dig any holes or anything like that. And literally we stayed here for free for 2 weeks, so thank you, National Forest. And as long as you are ready to live out in the wild, self-sustained, then you will be fine up here. So I take out this mirror so that we could get in and out. So when we're on the road and we need to sleep in a rest area or something, obviously we can't open that up, so we enter through here. We climb into bed this way, so let me show you. Fortunately, there's a little step thing here from the motorcycle, and it helps us get right into bed. So step up and we climb in. Super comfy. It works out very, very well. It looks like there's not that much space, but I still have a lot of space because of these pillows. The trailer is 6 feet wide. With these the wooden walls, it takes out maybe an inch or two. So let me show you what's underneath here. So I built the platform. There's 3 crossbars that goes from wall to wall. And then these 2 wooden platforms is 2 pieces. It's 1 piece and 2 piece. It lifts right out. Then we remove the 3 crossbars, and then we could pull the motorcycle out straight away. So on top of the platform, we got some foam, an air mattress. And we got this air mattress from Cabela's. And the way we stay warm is we actually have a little portable Coleman heater, but we rarely use it. It does get pretty cold, but when we're in bed, we have our comforter, and we have another throw right on top. And then we have an additional shipping blanket that we use on top. If it gets super cold, we'll put that on top, and that helps us keep all the heat in. So yeah, this is how we sleep. I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna show you up front. So this is the front of our apartment. And as you can see, the motorcycle is here, but there is room to get back here if we need to. We got some storage units over here that we can access. Here's the wall. You can see it's a dark stain, and then the moldings we painted red. And I got 1 railing here and 1 railing there, and that's where we got some mounts to hold the crossbars, and we have mounts to tie the motorcycle in. But unfortunately, it's all under there. I can't show it to you. And let's see, we have our little guitar holder here. So when we are put, we hang the guitar here so we don't have to take it in and out. Let's see, we're gonna turn on these lights. Put it on bright. There you go. Part of the build too was to build this table so that we have a kind of workspace, so I could easily sit here and work on my computer. And we also have a cooking space too, so we could put the stove up here as well if we need to cook inside. We generally don't cook inside because we usually are outside. We like to be outdoors, not indoors. So I built this table, built this shelf right on top, and it's, again, cargo netting is our best friend. So right now it's empty, but whenever we need to kind of put some of the bedding away, all the pillows and blankets, they all fit in behind here. So just have little hooks, it goes straight in there. Then over here we just have bungees galore to hold all the little knickknacks. We got whiskey. We got some bitters. We got some chicory for our coffee. We got some tea from Belloc Atelier, which is out in Greenpoint, Brooklyn. We got some coffee. So this is pretty cool. We got this from Overland East back in, when did we go? September? Mm-hmm. Yeah, September, October. And the company's called Brewtech. Pretty cool. There's two different ones. There's a little suction cup here, so it actually vacuum seals the coffee. If you guys know about coffee, air, sun, and moisture is the biggest killer of good coffee. So to keep it fresh, we keep it in here. We got a chai pot here from Chaiwala Teas. They're out in Toronto, Canada. Let's see, we got all our utensils hanging over here. You guys know me, I love my coffee, so you gotta have fresh ground coffee. So we have a little burr grinder here, and it plugs right in to our battery. And this guy is crazy good. It runs all our lights. It has a plug as well to run the coffee grinder. This guy is connected to the battery in the car, so I'll show you guys the front later on. This is our water thing. It's about 2.5 gallons. Whenever we are in town, we get fresh water from either Whole Foods or Walmart. Those are two places that we generally are able to refill this with some fresh water, which saves a lot of money instead of buying bottled water. It saves a lot of plastic and it saves us money. So under here we got a camp table. We could take this out, and it has a stainless steel top that goes on top, and so when we are outside, we could have it outside as one of my cook tables. The legs actually telescope, so it actually gets pretty high. Underneath, we just have some kind of storage supplies. We got a little pan. We got a salad spinner. We got our kids' plates, which we regularly eat out of, and some storage containers. So whenever we have leftover foods, we put it in the storage containers and into the fridge it goes. And then the bags that came with it, I believe it's a Camp Chef table. So this is a bag, and you saw in the back there's a couple of them too that was hanging. They actually all fit. There's 4 bags that fit right into each 4 compartments, which is pretty cool. Back there, I don't know if you see, is some of my photo shoot equipment. It's lighting, some deflectors, and some other stuff in case I need to do a photo shoot. And then here is our porta potty. We haven't had to really use it as a porta potty, but it's literally a foldable toilet. Legs come down, comes with a bag that you could do your business inside the bag, or you could dig a hole somewhere and put it right over there so you don't have to squat. You could just sit over the hole and over here we have our propane tank, and you see the hose is connected, and which goes right into our oven, our stove. When it does get extra cold, we do have our little Coleman propane heater. So we just light that, fire that up. Got some more tools here. I got an axe. I got my bare bones machete, which I'll do a video on that one day. So over here on this side, I have 3 crates, and they're just ratcheted down to the wall. This one is some of my tools. This one is all kind of food supplies, so oils and balsamics and some dry goods and some pots as well that we keep in here. And down here is all our recording equipment, so that we're going to be recording some music and recording some podcasts on the road as well. So that's all in here, and it's all ratcheted down. And these crates I got from Home Depot, and they're pretty cool because they kind of lock right into each other. Another thing we have here, just to help keep the warmth in, we do have those curtains back there. Those curtains actually help insulate it as well. And we have this as well. This curtain just rolls up. So when the door is closed, this helps keep the insects out too. This is the plain side, but the other side looks nice. The mandala design. And what else? So we put this table actually collapses down. so that we can close the door. Here are my knives, my knife collection in my bag. You guys know I need this stuff for my cooking videos. The stove, kind of dirty, don't look at it. And what other question? People ask about water. So we have our Helio. This is probably one of the best purchases we've made. And we fill this with water, we pump it so it pressurizes it, and then we use that to wash our dishes. We have a collapsible sink that we wash our dishes in, and we can take showers and clean up with this. And then we have this extra 5-gallon tank to fill that as well, so that we have enough water to probably last us about 3 or 4 days out in the wilderness without having to go back into civilization to refill. What else? And then over here, let me show you. In the other video I showed you the Wilco tire holder. What's great about it is it goes into the car hitch, but it has its own hitch as well, so that we are able to still pull something along and still have this. So as you can see, it is all set up. Because of the tire, I couldn't lift this up high enough to get the hitch on there. And then also the lift part was right here in the center, where most trailers have it here in the middle. So I actually took it out and I moved it over here. I was able to get these U-bolts, heavy duty U-bolts that are generally used for suspension. I got those, so I was able to mount this on the side. The other thing I did to this was, this used to have a little handle, but because I had to move it next to here so that I have room to move this tire out, I took out the handle and I replaced it with this, I don't know what you call this, but let me show you. It's pretty cool. It makes this thing an automatic, so I carry this, my electric tools all around. This is my DeWalt, and literally I can lift it up, this makes it super easy, instead of cranking it, or the other choice is to buy one that's automatic, and those cost about $500, $600, $700. This piece right here cost me about $5, and this piece actually is for an actual jack. And then I took out the handle and I had to kind of grind this down a little bit so that it could fit, but it worked out perfectly. I was pretty excited about it. So there you have it. That is the trailer. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions about the trailer or anything that I did, put it in the comments down below and I will answer it. But if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, give me some love, and hit that subscribe button so that you will be notified for some more videos. Some of the upgrades I'm thinking about is a rooftop tent, an awning system that maybe wraps around two sides of it, and solar panels so that we don't have to run off Bagheera all the time. Yeah, maybe some electrical upgrades as well, so that if we are in an RV park, we can connect to shore power and things like that. All right, thanks guys.